6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister addressing the D8 summit in Cairo today stressed for investing in the youth to help build robust economies in the face of global challenges. Pakistan and Bangladesh have agreed to expand and deepen bilateral cooperation in all areas of mutual interest. The Speaker National Assembly has emphasized the need for consistent reforms in the parliamentary process to ensure unity and collective progress. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the occupation troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 5 youth in Kulgam district today. The Human Rights Watch has released a report detailing Israel's acts of genocide against the Palestinians in Gaza. Pakistan and India have agreed to play ICC events matches hosted by either country at neutral venues under a hybrid model. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif says the 11th Developing Aid Summit is a golden opportunity for collaboration in the promotion of small and medium enterprises. Addressing the summit in Cairo, Egypt today, he said Pakistan's federal cabinet has approved preferential trade agreements with member countries of D8 and implementation of its protocols. He said the youth and the small and medium enterprises are key drivers of economic growth. He said SMEs create jobs, foster innovation, and promote local entrepreneurship. The Prime Minister said investing in the youth and promoting the trend towards small and medium enterprises is of utmost importance for our socio-economic development. The Prime Minister said more than 60% of Pakistan's population comprises the youth. He said the majority of the youth are under the age of 30, who can play a significant role in innovation and development. Highlighting the government's measures to encourage the youth to become entrepreneurs, he said the government of Pakistan, through its flagship youth program, is committed to providing quality education, creating employment opportunities, and providing productive opportunities. Since 2013, the program has distributed over 600,000 laptops to deserving and capable students and awarded thousands of scholarships. He said millions of youth have been provided technical training in artificial intelligence, data analytics, and cybersecurity. Pakistan is home to one of the largest freelancer communities in the world. Pakistan and Bangladesh have agreed to expand and deepen bilateral cooperation in all areas of mutual interest. The understanding was reached during a meeting between the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif and the Chief Advisor of Bangladesh, Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus, on the sidelines of the D8 summit in Cairo today. They also emphasized the need to align efforts to achieve mutually beneficial development objectives. The two leaders acknowledged the importance of people-to-people contacts and cultural exchanges, including enhanced exchange of artists, sportspersons, academics, and students. Both the sides agreed to forge greater cooperation at various multilateral fora, including D8. The Speaker National Assembly, Sardar Ayaz Sadiq, has emphasized the need for consistent reforms in the parliamentary process. Addressing the inaugural session of the 18th Speakers Conference in Islamabad today, he highlighted the complexities of a speaker's role in balancing the demands of the government and the opposition. Sardar Ayaz Sadiq called for training workshops for universities and colleges to educate the students on parliamentary procedures. He stressed the significance of Public Accounts Committee in ensuring transparency, sharing that billions of rupees were recovered through the Public Accounts Committee recommendations. The Speaker also advocated for legislative bodies to focus on pressing issues like climate change, economic stability, and unemployment. He said we must institutionalize this forum to ensure continuity, unity, and collective progress. The Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Asagdar held a meeting with his Azerbaijan counterpart Jehan Baramov on the sidelines of the 11th Summit of Developing Aid in Cairo. During the meeting, they discussed bilateral cooperation between Pakistan and Azerbaijan and projects for regional connectivity. The Naval Chief Admiral Naveed Ashraf says the Pakistan Navy is an ardent supporter of promotion of maritime security in collaboration with regional countries. He gave these remarks during separately held meetings with the Minister of the Royal Office of the Sultanate of Oman, Commander Royal Navy of Oman, and Commander National Defence College in Oman. The Naval Chief further highlighted the role of Pakistan Navy in preventing piracy and smuggling. This is Radio Pakistan. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the occupation troops in their latest act of state terrorism martyred 5 Kashmiri youth in Kulgam district today. According to Kashmir Media Service, the youth were killed during a cordon search operation in the district. The All Parties Youth Conference has strongly condemned the killings. In a statement, the APHC spokesman paid tribute to the victims and demanded that their bodies be returned to their families for proper burial. Meanwhile, the illegally detained APHC chairman Musarrat Alam Bhatt, in a message from New Delhi's Tihar jail, strongly condemned the repressive policies of the Indian government in the illegally occupied territory. Calling for urgent international intervention, Musarrat Alam Bhatt urged the United Nations and human rights organizations to press India to end its crackdown and resolve the Kashmir dispute in line with the United Nations resolutions and aspirations of the Kashmiri people. The Human Rights Watch has released a report detailing Israel's acts of genocide against the Palestinians in Gaza. In the report, the rights watchdog said Israel's deprivation of water in Gaza also tantamount to an act of genocide for thousands of Palestinians who have died due to denied access to water. The report cited statements of senior Israeli officials in which they expressed their intent to eliminate the Palestinians. Meanwhile, Human Rights Watch Middle East Director Lama Faki told newsmen that the rights body has found out that the Israeli government is intentionally killing Palestinians in Gaza by denying them water to survive. 13 more Palestinians were martyred in Israeli attacks in Gaza today. The total number of martyred Palestinians has risen to over 45,000 since October last year. Meanwhile, the United States and the Arab mediators continue to push for a ceasefire in Gaza, as CIA Director William Burns is in Qatar for the latest round of talks. In Nigeria, 30 more people, mostly children, were killed and dozens injured in a stampede at Children's Carnival in Ibadan. And now, news about sports. Pakistan and India have agreed on a hybrid model for ICC events, under which matches hosted by either country during 2024-2027 cycle will be played at a neutral venue. Accordingly, in the upcoming Men's Champions Trophy 2025 hosted by Pakistan, all matches of India will be played at a neutral venue. This will also apply for the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025 to be hosted by India and the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 hosted by India and Sri Lanka. It was also announced that the Pakistan Cricket Board has been awarded hosting rights of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2028 and a neutral venue arrangements will also apply. In the second one-day international of the three-match series against South Africa at Cape Town, Pakistan was 61 runs for the loss of 2 wickets in 12.1 overs a short while ago. Earlier, South Africa won the toss and elected to field. Pakistan lead the series 1-0. And finally, the weather report. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very cold conditions are likely in upper areas during the next 12 hours. However, moderate to dense fog in patches is likely in the plain areas of the Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Upper Sindh during night and morning hours. Frost is expected in the Potawar region, Kashmir and the plain areas in morning hours. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.